She sees him running on the treadmill naked. Sheriff's office, come on. I think he's trying to set the building on fire. I got smoke inside. You're gonna get shot.
He got up, he actually went into the women's locker room and was just standing in there naked.
Imagine you're closing the gym after another ordinary shift. There are no customers left, the lights are going off, and in just a few minutes, you're supposed to lock the doors and head home. But instead, you discover someone who's never supposed to be there. At first, it looks like nothing more than a trespasser. Then he walks into the women's locker room, takes off all of his clothes, starts running on the treadmills, and before deputies can even get to the scene, someone inside the building reports smoke. What started as one of the strangest 911 calls of the year is about to turn into a full-scale search of a Planet Fitness, where nobody knows if the suspect is hiding or waiting.
My employee just called me. There is a member in there. We close at 10, and she walked in one of the abs and stretching areas, and he was in there with like a sleeping bag. And she asked him to leave. Once he got up, he actually went into the women's locker room and was just standing in there naked. And then he started running on the treadmill naked, and so I had her go in my office and lock the door. And so I was just seeing if we could get somebody out there for us.
The employee calling for help is only 17 years old. According to the manager, once she realized what this man was doing, she locked herself inside the office and refused to come out. If you're in her position, what do you do? Stay hidden or make a run for the exit? Because at this point, nobody knows whether this man is simply trespassing or capable of something much worse.
I'm trying to check my cameras, but it looks like she's locked in my office and he is destroying cameras, it looks like.
Here's something most people don't realize. Calls like this aren't always answered immediately. That night, deputies were already tied up handling higher priority emergencies, which meant this gym had to wait more than an hour for help. Thankfully, the employee's father made it there first and got both teenagers out safely. But the suspect never left. And that's when this case takes a turn nobody expected.
Sheriff's office, 523 headquarters. Roll. Fire department here. I think he's trying to set the building on fire. I got smoke inside. Sheriff's office, where is he? Everyone else get out. Everyone else get out.
The moment deputies hear the word smoke, this is no longer just about finding a trespasser. If someone is intentionally starting a fire inside an occupied building, every second matters. Before making an arrest, they have to make sure everyone gets out alive. Watch what the first deputy notices as he moves deeper into the gym. It's a small detail, but it completely changes where he believes the suspect is hiding.
Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up. 523, I got a fire in the men's locker room. Still trying to locate the subject. Sheriff's office, come out, you're gonna get shot. I think he went up to the roof. Because there's a bunch of paneling in the other bathroom ripped out from the roof tiles.
At first glance, broken ceiling tiles don't seem like much, but to experienced deputies, they answer one very important question. The suspect probably didn't escape. He went somewhere far more dangerous. And from this point forward, every room, every hallway, and every sound above their heads becomes a potential ambush. What they discover next turns this bizarre gym call into one of the strangest manhunts you'll ever see on bodycam.
He keeps falling through.
Yeah, he fell through here.
At this point, the deputies aren't clearing rooms anymore. They're hunting someone who could be anywhere above them. Every broken ceiling tile tells the same story. He's moving. The problem is, nobody can tell where. If you've ever been inside a commercial building like this, you know how much empty space exists above the ceiling.
She sees him running on the treadmill naked. She kind of barricades in the manager's office for safety. Yeah. They come in to get her. They pretty much extract her. They see him laying in the massage beds.
Once someone disappears up there, finding them becomes a completely different challenge. Then investigators learn something that completely changes how they're looking at this case. This wasn't random behavior. According to the investigation, before deputies ever arrived, the suspect had allegedly repositioned security cameras toward the women's locker room and engaged in sexual behavior while hidden above the ceiling. Suddenly, this isn't just an unusual trespassing tool anymore. Detectives now have another reason to make sure this man doesn't slip away.
Is it locked? They're all locked. Hey Sarge, do they have keys to the tanning rooms?
Just throw them to me.
Ah, great. Right there.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands now. Let me see your hands. Crawl out or you're gonna get bit. Crawl out or you're getting bit. Crawl out now.
Get up! Get up!
Face down!
Get on the ground!
Face down!
Get on your face! All the way down! All the way down! Alright. Don't move.
That's a good boys, Coey. Yeah, that's a good boys.
Notice something. He never runs, he never fights, he never even tries to explain why he was there. After sending deputies through nearly an hour of searching, it ends inside a locked tanning room just a few feet from where officers had already searched.
Alright. You speak English? What do you speak? Spanish? What do you speak?
He speaks English.
Alright. I'm gonna put this on your arm, okay?
He speaks English. Listen. You need to talk right now. You're done regardless. We have arson, we have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, if he is exactly who I think he is, he's got a lot of psych history. I think he sent us on a goose chase one day. He called 911. He was crawling through the woods back here. He lives at the homeless camp.
At first, deputies don't even know who they've arrested. He gives them a different name, but a fingerprint scanner tells a completely different story. Officers also begin recognizing him from previous encounters, which helps explain why some of them immediately suspected this wasn't his first bizarre call.
Get out. I don't want your dirty butt on my seats. They're gonna wrap you up.
He has a bunch of psych.
Okay. Is that better? Oh, you left cheek marks.
Hold on. Let me just. There you go.
All right. Perfect.
You'd think the story ends once he's in custody. It doesn't. During the booking process, jail staff discover something hidden on him that forces deputies to send him to the hospital before they can even finish the arrest. Court records show Henry Antunes Alvarado ultimately pleaded non-contest to multiple charges stemming from what happened inside the Planet Fitness, including exposing his organs, giving officers a false name, criminal mischief, and introducing contraband into the detention facility after the object was discovered at booking. He was sentenced to 369 days in jail, with credit for time already served, followed by 2 years of probation. Looking back, it's hard to believe this entire investigation started with what sounded like a strange complaint at a neighborhood gym, but in just a few hours, deputies responded to reports of indecent exposure, a possible fire, a suspect hiding above the ceiling, and an arrest that still had one final surprise waiting at the jail. If there's one lesson from this case, it's that officers never know what they're walking into. Sometimes, the most ordinary dispatch call of the night turns into the one nobody forgets.